Hey team!
Hello everyone.
So it's been a week, it's been more than a week, it's been a while since halfway to Halloween, and I participated in Hellaween week. Hellaween is a comic by Moss Lawton, otherwise known as Dino Lich.
Which you have, and you have not let me read yet, so I am unaware of these characters or their plights.
Yeah, I got them though, I can give you the books.
Yeah, I read fast, give me the books.
I will. I have them on my desk. So, these are just wonderful characters, and Hellaween week is apparently every year, but I've never done it before. I've just looked at the art and gone, huh, that looks cool. Wish I was involved. Now I am involved. So Dino Lich, they're just really neat people. And they have a neat cat, and they depict themselves as a vampire, and they're just wonderful. So, these are the first 3 prompts. I'm cutting it in half as I can do it in 7. And so the first one is halfway to Halloween. It's middle of spring. How are the trio coping or celebrating? The trio being Gwen and Sloane and Miles.
I have no context for these.
I will introduce them to you.
Yay! I'm an audience insert character.
Pass the aux cable, pair a character with a song you associate them with. Mine, it felt very basic. You'll see. And then off to the Hollowlands, which is the spooky place. There's the regular world that human beings live in, and then there's the Halloween world, and the Halloween world is the Hollowlands. Redesign your OC to fit the Hellaween universe. I didn't have to redesign him. He just is this way. You will see.
Here we go.
So, Gwen is a witch, Miles is a vampire, Sloane is a werewolf. And I figure halfway to Halloween, the way they're coping, you can carve a jack-o'-lantern out of other things, such as a watermelon or a turnip. And so that's what they've done. There's Gwen and Miles right in the front. And I tried to do, like, the style of the comic while also my style. I tried to, like, smush the two together, which effectively just meant give Gwen lips. But, so Gwen looks like a little older, I think. They're all supposed to be kind of teen.
Here are the changes I had to make to do it my style. Lips.
Everybody gets lips.
Oh, I love the turnip.
The turnip's pretty good, I will admit. And,
the turnip's my favorite character.
And I had a lot of fun with these. Because I instantly fell in love. I already loved the characters anyway, before I got to read the actual, all of them. There are 2 books out now, there's gonna be a 3rd.
There's definitely a segment of Hot Topic kids that'll be like, this is my jam.
And they go to a Hot Topic at one point. Gwen does show the other 2 basically Hot Topic.
Yeah.
And they are thrilled. And the people who work there are not thrilled.
Well, the people who work there are never thrilled.
No.
It's part of the job description.
Mm-hmm. And tried to give them the styles they have, like, in terms of their clothing. And in some of these, I sort of combined things characters wear. And I had a good time. I had a good time with the hair. I had a good time with the eyes. I had a good time coloring these. And just playing in the space.
Yeah.
And I decided to do the this with the Polaroids. I had already made these Polaroids for Oh Hell Donna, and then I never really got a chance to use them.
Didn't the creators say, ooh, these are nice, so they'll then compliment you on the use of the Polaroids?
Yeah. And see, this is the one I was like, oh, this is basic. Because this is Fritz Frankenstein, and Weird Science. So
what are they based on?
Yeah, right. But Weird Science, for a mad scientist, that seems, in my view, easy. Off to the Hollowlands, Stephen Stitches. There are flying eyeball type things in the book, but they're fuzzy. They're like furry creatures with one. No, they're furry creatures with one eyeball.
We're coming for you.
Which makes this look naked. My flies look naked. But yeah, I didn't have to do much to make Stephen fit in because he's already like this. Oh, the other thing that I did that's...
Tell the people about Stephen Stitches.
Well, the other thing I did in terms of the style is I added a finger. None of these characters have 4 fingers and a thumb in these books. They only have 3 fingers. But I have to draw all the fingers.
You can't Simpsons it.
No. So Stephen, it's a coming-of-age story that I started when I was 11 years old. So he's arguably like my first real OC that had a whole backstory and all that. And he's just very tragic. I did eventually rewrite the story to not be as tragic, but his origin is still very, very sad. And his mother's older sister is the one who gives him the scar. And I had since rewritten... This story sort of exists. One day it will exist.
Pieces of the story exist.
But as it stands now, he looks like this to himself in the mirror. But anyone else looking at him, all they see is like a faint scar left from his childhood injury where piano wire went straight back.
It's a dysphoria.
Yeah, so he still sees the scar, and he still sees the stitches. And he considers himself Stephen Stitches. But he doesn't actually look like that to anybody else.
Oh, that's nice.
Off to the Hellaween, Stephen Stitches.
Very nice colors.
And multiple people have said, oh, I'm very interested in this character. I'm like, that's nice. Would you like to read other books that exist? So, day 4, panel redraw. Pick a panel from the comic and redraw it in your style. Day 5 is a tarot pull. Pair a Hellaween character with a card from the major arcana. So many people did the one that I did. Like, the character and the card.
Alright.
Which is entertaining. The unlikely team up. Put 2 unlikely characters in a situation you're choosing. And I'll explain mine. And then a free-for-all.
Here we go!
There's no speed draws for these. So, this... his cell phone was turned into a frog.
Ah, witchy stuff.
And I loved the design of the frog so much. I forgot his backpack stuff that's attached to it, but it's fine. I love the cell frog.
How do you play Wordle on the cell frog?
Wordle. Maybe you just tell it things.
Nah.
But I love the cell frog very, very, very much. And then I did the hangman. Because Miles is a vampire who sleeps upside down. Like a bat.
He doesn't seem as bothered by it.
No. And so many people did this one. And I tried to make it like a style of a tarot card that I had seen with like the hatching. And I don't know that I did it, but I did it.
It's a Polaroid where he's affected his shading.
This is like, I guess, dusk. I guess the sun is going down.
It would have to be.
He's not upset, so. The unlikely team up, I just think they're neat. B is on the left, and B has rats, many, many rats. And she is sort of the sidekick, though I don't think she would consider herself a sidekick, to the monster hunter in the books. Whereas the other one is obviously a witch. And so they wouldn't team up, for a lot of reasons. And they wouldn't have this happen to her rats. But, you know, that's
Am
what
I
makes it
going to
unlikely.
turn into a stagecoachman again?
Exactly, that's the look on this rat's face.
Yeah.
And then the free fall.
Yeah.
Where I drew Moss. And Moss's cat, Vincent. This is sandworm adjacent. It's a sandworm type thing that comes from the pumpkin patch. It's a pumpkin patch worm.
Oh, okay.
And,
a gourd worm.
Yeah, so it's all pumpkin-y and viney. And I had a lot of fun with this one. This one is the one that took the longest because I decided to draw every single tooth. Why? That's not how they're even drawn in the... But I went, reel it. You can't see this, viewer, but he's patting me on the head. Like a there, my crazy wife.
Yeah, you drew every tooth.
Yeah. And this is the only one where...
It's the compulsion.
The only one where you get to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I did a lot.
Yeah.
And the tiny little leaves and everything. So, yeah. This was Hellaween. It happens every year.
This was Hellaween. This was Hellaween. Hellaween.
And
Hellaween. Hellaween.
So when it's about halfway to Halloween, join next year. I'm going to be doing it again. And read Hellaween. And enjoy.
I'm trying to. You won't give them to me.
I'm gonna.
Give me.
I will. You live with me. You know where I am. Rock on.
Rock on.